Hello students, today I am here with one of the chapter from your textbook. But before introducing the chapter in front of you, I want to ask one riddle from you. Listen this riddle carefully and give answer, okay? Riddle is, although I am not cereal, I get sold in a box. I am something you wear on your feet, but not a pair of socks. Tell me what I am. Again, I am repeating my riddle. Listen it carefully. Although I am not cereal, I get sold in a box. I am something you wear on your feet, but not a pair of socks. Tell me what I am. Yes, the answer is chappal, shoes, sandals. Yes. Today, the name of our chapter is also a gift of chappals. It is a short story and it is written by Vasant Surya. The learning outcomes of the story. This chapter helps to make the children understand the chapter. This chapter helps to promote reading habits through story. This chapter helps to intact emotional feeling towards animals. The gift of chappal chapter help us to add new words to our vocabulary. These are the learning outcomes of the story, The Gift of Chappals. Now let's start with the introduction part of this story. The story is about the mischievous and simplicity of children's behavior. They wish to explore every aspect but act according to their own logic. They gave chappals to the beggar and then to the music teacher without hesitation. Their sensitive heart melts easily. The characters in the story are Mridu, Ravi, Meena, MP Punnai, Rukumani, Tapi. Here we have some key points of this chapter. First one is, this chapter is about family meeting of Mridu, Ravi, Meena and Rukumani. Second, it's introducing the chappal around which the whole lesson lingered. Number 3, the children love for animals. Number 4, brother-sister behavior. Number 5, the impact of the elders of the house on the children. Now let's start the explanation of this chapter in brief.
Mridu is a young girl growing up in Madras with Tapi, her grandmother, and Tata, her grandfather. One afternoon, Tapi takes her to her aunt Rukumani's house to meet her cousins Lali, Ravi, and Meena. Smiling Rukumani opened the door. Ravi and Meena rushed out and Ravi pulled Mridu into the house. Mridu said, "Wait, let me take off my slippers." And then she set them out neatly near a pair of large black ones. Those were grey, actually with dust. Mridu didn't have much time to notice about whose slippers they were, because Ravi dragged her to the backyard. She saw a very small kitten inside a torn football, drinking milk from a coconut half shell. Meena said, "We found him outside the gate this morning. He was mewing and mewing. It's a secret because Amma says that the grandmother will leave for our Mama's house if she knows we have a cat." Ravi said that we feed the cat secretly. I ran with the milk, poured into the coconut shell, and ran away. They give the cat the name Mahendran. Actually, his full name was Mahendra Varma Pallava Punnai, MP Punnai for a short, and they believed that he was a fine breed of cat. All of a sudden, a sound screech came from the window. The screeching went on and on. "What's that noise?" said Mridu. "That's Lali learning to play the violin," said Ravi. Lali wanted to learn violin, but she was actually bad at that. They were peeping from the window and saw Lali sitting there holding a violin. Suddenly, then a sound came. Amma! It was a beggar out of the house. Rukumani cried from inside, Ravi, send that beggar away. He has been coming here every day for the past week, and it's time he found another house to beg from. Ravi asked him to leave. The beggar said, I will go. Let me have a rest here under this tree. My feet are already blistered. Mridu whispered to Meena, I suppose he doesn't have the money to buy chappals, and asked Ravi, have you got an old pair in the house somewhere? I don't know, said Ravi. Mine are too small to fit his feet, or I would have given them to him. Mridu's eyes fell on the odd-looking chappals and asked, whose chappals are those? Ravi looked at the old slippers. These are just the right size, he said, picking them up, and gave the pair to the beggar and asked him to leave. In a minute, he had vanished around the corner of the street. Then the music teacher came out and started looking for his chappals. When he asked Lali, she called her mother and told her about the lost slippers. She asked the children if they had seen the master's chappal, to which the kids said they gave those chappals to the beggar as he had boils on his feet. Rukumani felt embarrassed and gave his husband's chappals to the music teacher.
Through this video, I hope you get basic idea or theme of the chapter. This chapter is divided into two parts or two comprehensions. In the next video related to this chapter, I will explain this chapter part-wise or comprehension-wise and also discuss the comprehension check question answers. Till then, goodbye. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.